Hello out there, friends in YouTube land and across the globe, friends and family. Welcome. My Space Secrets here. It is Thursday, the 21st of January 2010. Now, we've had a very interesting day on the market. We've actually had the biggest one-day sell-off this year for 2010 since the 1st of January. We have a very interesting pattern setting up here on the market, so I thought I'd quickly go through a few things for you. Now, the market still seems to be stuck in this bearish wedge, which means it's basically a pattern that's coming into a skinnier sort of area at the top. We've had this big buying up through there, and you'll see the areas from here to here, and then at the end, from here to here, are actually closing this gap. So it's very interesting to see where the market is at the moment. And we do actually happen to be in sort of a flag, sort of a pattern. And normally when flags occur on the market, you will see a sort of a consolidation effect, and then the market will take off again. But what I find really interesting here is the market is still in this consolidation pattern. We're going sideways. It's a very good time if you are a day trader to make an opportune event out of the whole situation. And myself, the guys in the office here have been trading this sideways ranging market. And as you can see here, we have been in this ranging sort of sideways market for at least about a week and a half now. Actually, to give you a better picture, let me just zoom in, take a moment, I'll zoom in and I'll show you exactly what I am talking about. So here we're actually looking at an intraday chart of the S&P 500. Intraday charts are basically used by a lot of the day traders, myself and the guys in the office here, to trade the fluctuations during the day. And as you can see, the market has been sort of trading in this nice channel region, for a while. It was doing that from about since the start of the month. And now the tide has changed a little bit. We're slowing down. We've sort of come to a bit of a sideways movement. And the market sort of wants to round off here. Now, there's two important things I want to talk about because basically a lot of the dips have been bought, but I still think that this year it's not going to work the same. If you see around here, the market was actually come down. A lot of people got excited that the market was coming down, and then we're off to new highs again. So in this situation here, the market is experiencing another dip. A lot of the people that will come back in will be longer term investors trying to buy the dip. While that might work for the short term, 2010 is going to be a different year for the market. But once again, as day traders, it's just been just a totally awesome setup here on the market. In fact, what I might do, I might zoom in again and I'll show you exactly how we have been trading this market and our system, our secrets, and our little strategies for what's been happening over the last couple of days. And you will find that the way we have been trading, it's basically managing risk, so you're maximizing your potential gain and you're minimizing the risk in case you do place a trade on the market and you are in case wrong. Sometimes when you think that you're 110% correct, you put your order on, the market's a crazy thing, as you've been witness to the last 12-24 months. It can do all sorts of crazy things. Your stop loss is in there to make sure, in case you are wrong, that you hopped out of the market and you're managing your risk. Now what I've done for you is actually zoomed in on that sideways pattern that's actually happening in the market since about the 8th of January. And if you have a look here at the end, this is actually what happened over the last day or so when we've had even some positive news of the earthquake. The market has actually had its biggest sell-off, which was basically expected if you have a look at things technically. And it will be interesting to see if this is a start of a bit of a negative pattern to the downside, or we keep continuing sideways. Now, as this is the S&P 500, when you see a pattern set up like this, and you understand the real power of technical analysis, as I have explained to some of my members, and you do trade the markets, you really realize how powerful this tool is to make money. It's almost like taking candy from a baby. We've done really well over the last couple of days, and I want to show you why. You'll see up here at the top, the market is just in this nice ranging pattern. You'll probably see this nice up and down pattern, and it looks like a sort of a double M sort of pattern like that. And when you do see these patterns, it's very easy to make profit from them if you set it up in a way that's, quite intense. And when you do see a pattern like this, there's a very simple way to maximize your profit and minimize your losses if you're trading the markets. Basically, the market has been in this really nice resistance point up here, which sellers keep coming in. Now, that level, strangely enough, is the 1150 level on the S&P 500. I have talked to my members about this level, but you'll see every time the market's got to that 1150, guess what happens? Whole heap of sellers have come in, down the market goes, as it did yesterday. Not only that, but every time the market has come down to, let's say, the 1130 level, a lot of the bigger buyers are coming back in and shifting the market back up to the 1150 level, as you can see down at these levels down here. And it's very interesting because you can actually trade both sides of the market and minimize your risk. The way you do that, and the way we have been doing it, which was actually really clever, that's so simple, is you can trade both sides of the market. So if you have your order in the market sitting here at the 1130 level or just above, and you have your stop loss just underneath, what you're doing is you're actually betting that a bounce off that line will ensue and the market will head back up. And not only that, if the market was actually to come down and break through this nice horizontal line, you'll get triggered to stopped out in case you were wrong. It does happen from time to time, but it hasn't been happening in the last couple of days or so, and that's the really great thing about that. But also on the upside, we have been more going short in this ranging market because you'll see that there's a nice group of sellers that come on board every time it hits that level up here, again at that 1150 level, and our orders have been sitting in here just above. And you'll find that every time the orders have been processed, we automatically have a stop at about 4 points above that level. And as you can see, in the last week and a half, those stops have not been triggered, and we've ridden the market all the way down to this 1130 level. That's 20 points on the S&P 500, and it's an easy way to make money. The market is ranging, and it's a very good way that you can encapsulate some profit without hardly much work at all. And there are even traders that I know, they will actually set their sell entries, let's say a sell entry here, just a little bit below because they want to make sure they're in that trade, and then they set their stop loss just above that resistance point again in case they're wrong. The market shoots up and they're out of that trade. But it's just an excellent way, to make a lot of money from the market when a lot of people out there are struggling at the moment. So that's just my little tip. Will we see the market continue sideways? Well, I'm not sure, but we could see a little bit of a dip coming up here, and that's what it looks like. A dip for the market's going to be healthy. We've had people that have been longing the market on these stupid government bailouts and all these news. I can't expect the market to go up another 100% this year. It's going to work a lot differently. Anyway, even if you're a trader or you're not even a trader, I hope this information is getting out there. I hope it's helping you out and helping you realize making money isn't that difficult. Anyway, that's it for today. You can check out our website at www.forecastfortomorrow.com. In the meantime, thank you for my friends for giving me all the comments and kind words. Please rate and comment this video below, and I'll catch up with you all very soon. Okay, my Space Secrets out. Bye.